Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 16. This is Reunion Part 1. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like this video, and you can subscribe to this channel. And you can leave your comments. Let's get into this reunion part 1. Okay, so I'm not going to be long at all. The highlight of this reunion thus far is the exchange that Carlos is having with all the cast. He's asking the questions and they're giving their feedback, and it's quite, people said sassy. I don't want to say sassy. I'm trying to think of another word. You could tell that they were, it was kind of, I don't know what to say. It's like they, it was kind of a contest on who gonna outshade who. So first, when we get to the studios, they usually film in LA. We see that Destiny is having wardrobe malfunction. She doesn't know what she's going to do. They have the new showrunner, Marcus, darling, in there, and then Carlos comes out saying, like, look, what are we gonna do? Because she's trying to give the option of her being on stage, but the real option is that we're already behind, and you just won't be filming. And then he gave the pose of, you got 30 minutes. If you ever seen Tiffany Pollard do it, that was the scene that he was like, you better get it together. Martell is in his tight crap. He said he can't even sit down. What are you trying to compensate for? Look, I don't care about your big jump if you got a big jump. Last year you did that. I was like, aren't you embarrassed for yourself? You got children and all that on national TV, and you were showing your print. I don't know if you were showing today, because I didn't really care. I really want you gone. So that was just about it. I think I think Kimmy, Mel, and Tisha are best dressed, hands down. Nell, you're short, you want to wear all these gowns, but you always have to try to maneuver yourself in them. No. I mean, if you're going to wear a gown, don't have it so over your feet that you're about to trample over it. That's my opinion. So, to me, and I'm going really fast about this, unfortunately, the first half of the reunion of this episode, there's a lot of Martell and the Scott's 1.0 exchange. I feel like it's old. We keep having the same conversation for 6 years about Marceau and all this cheating. Martell, anytime he needs to talk, he has to throw like a fit and, no, sit there like an adult. I was going to say man, but I don't want to even say that. Sit there and answer the questions. You got to get all animated. What are you doing? No. We ain't got time for that. We finally talk about the Revenge P. Technically, it's not Revenge P. That's why he doesn't want to resort to looking like the a-hole that he is. He wants to say, and what I think I'm coming to the conclusion of, is that the judge didn't hear his side of what he did to Mel. And that's why he's appealing it. Somehow pleading guilty is the way to get another appeal. Whatever. I don't get that. Martell, you're dumb. You ought to let sleeping dogs lie. Anybody with any ounce of brain functioning will look at you. No, you were wrong. Thank God you did not disperse the tape. However, your intentions were there. And there's too many witnesses now that say that you were trying to get the tape out there to make Mel look like she was doing something with another man. I would, again, take whatever. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what sentencing you were going to get. Take that and move on. Because you trying to, but I will say that Alabama laws are weird, so maybe you have a chance, but you look still stupid and crazy. And that girl that you impregnated is stupid too. So, whatever. Yeah, the only thing really new this episode is really Kimmy and Maurice. They had fire. I think Maurice's disparaging of character somewhat fell flat. If you want to talk about the red lips, let's talk about the red lips. But the red lips didn't even come up until later on in the episode. So she didn't disparage your character about getting a DUI according to what the charge has been. Innocent until proven guilty. I don't care about no innocent. The case did get thrown out. I will say that much. However, sir, don't act like people can't have conversation about that. The pink lips thing, I think, was disparaging. And then she act like it. Mel acts like it was a key. It ain't a key. Because again, you did not even come to their faces to say anything about it. I think that is the issue that we keep trying to point out to you. And you act like it wasn't no big deal. Then she has this video online after you know that Mel quit. And maybe I'll have something to say later on about Mel quitting. I don't know yet. She said the producers wanted me to talk about that, and Kimmy was well aware of that. And I really don't care. I'm really tired of the drama, blah, 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 blah. So did the producers tell you to go around all of the cast and start asking about the pink lips? That doesn't make sense to me. Mel and Martell cannot admit when they're wrong. And in many ways, they are the same. Yes, Mel did quit, and it's a relief. And possibly we can have a real show. I don't dislike Mel that much to just say, get her off the show. But I mean, the show is not working the same. The core six, it's not working. I don't know if it's a mixture of them as people and then the TV show and fame that has just made it so toxic. You could not have told me back in 2019 that this is where this whole situation would have ended up. Crazy. And for y'all up here saying that Carlos and Martell have something going on, clearly not. Clearly not. By the questioning and trying to get him to answer a straight question. He needed his attorney to talk for him. Well, then why are you talking at all? Shut up. I don't want this narrative put out. It is out there. We see it plain sight. You are wicked and an a-hole. And hopefully one day somebody put you to rest. You're like Old Yeller. Remember when I think something bit him in the movie, and he was just not the same no more. You're like that, and we just really need for the sun to take you out someplace and pow. Y'all get alarmed by that. I would say I'm sorry, but I don't care. I just don't want to deal with him. Hopefully he's off the show. We can talk about the reasoning of Mel quitting on another day. If you're not frequent in the YouTube streets, she did say, and on IG, she did say why she quit. I understand that, for real, but whatever. Y'all, please. It looks like there's going to be a continuation between Kimmy and Mel, and we'll see what's up on next week's episode. And of course, we get into the whole Sunny and Destiny crap. All right, I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. I don't mean to sound so crazy, but it's just like some of the stuff. Just why are we going over this? I'm glad that the revenge P was brought about. Everybody was so mad at Carlos for not saying it, and even in anybody trying to hold him accountable for anything, he doesn't want to accept it. I wish y'all get over that. You can't make him be accountable. The only person that can is God. And when God is ready to hold him accountable, he will. So let's stop the foolishness. That's all I do have for this part 1. You can go through my playlist and you can see whatever to your liking that you would like to just talk and converse about in my reviews that I do review on shows. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Like this video, share it, and you can also subscribe. Get in the comments on your feelings. Maybe I didn't even go over something that you want to talk about. I can still talk about it with you. Anyways, you have a great day, and until the next one, peace.